Hey, how y'all doing out there? Back at you again with another video. Today, I just like to do my first impressions after 24 hours of the LG G8X Thin Q. Now, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I do like the device, but it doesn't blow me away. It doesn't get me hyped and excited. Initially, when I, saw reviews on it, I was real hyped about checking it out. And it's not a bad phone. Don't get me wrong. It's not. But it just, I don't know, for me it doesn't have that wow factor like the Galaxy Fold. That had a wow factor to it. Like that got me hyped when I unboxed it. It got me hyped when I actually opened it up and unfolded it. Now this is really not a foldable phone. It really isn't. It's a dual screen phone because the phone goes inside this case and then you have another screen on the side. So it's really not a foldable phone. It's a dual screen phone. And don't get me wrong, it's a nice device. It has a very, very nice display, even though it doesn't get as bright as it could be. But it's decently bright. But I got it at max brightness right now. But it still could be a little brighter, even though a lot of people like their phones dimmer. But when you're outside, you really need to see your phone. But I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's dim, but it could be a little brighter. The thing that probably disappoints me the most about this device, and this is just my opinion now, everybody's going to feel differently because we're all different people. We all see things different. We hear things different. Our experiences are different. And what I'm talking about right now is the speakers. This is supposed to have DTX surround 3D sound. I don't care about all those letters and stuff you put in front of it. These speakers are just not that impressive. They're just not. I'm sorry. The speakers on my Note 10 Plus blow these speakers away. The speakers on the iPhone 11 Pro Max blow these away. The speakers on the Pixel 4 XL blow these away. The speakers on the Galaxy Fold blow these away. They just do. Now, I don't know. For some reason, they're not as loud as I thought they would be, and they don't have really great stereo full sound. They just don't. They loud and sound a little tinny to me. Now, maybe I could have got a bad unit. I don't know. But that's the thing that probably disappoints me the most is the speakers. But other than that, I like the device. Okay? The battery life so far is good. Really good. I'm impressed. It doesn't drain fast. Of course, I love the quad DAC. That's just, LG just makes the best quad DAC on the market. No question about it. I do like this dual case thing. But when you put the phone inside the case, the phone gets really big because the case is big. It gets, big and bulky and wide. So I like that, but, just prepare for the phone to be a lot bigger in your hands because the case is pretty big and wide. And you'll see that when I put it inside the case later. The other issue I'm having, and maybe the phone has to get used to me or whatever, or maybe I'll try some more but the in-display fingerprint sensor is very, very iffy. Like it frustrates me. It's just, I was having my issues with the Note 10 Plus at various times, but this one is worse. It's just not very accurate at all. It's been working for me probably 80% of the time, which is not good. It just isn't good. And the thing that really disappoints me probably the most besides the speaker, no facial unlock. Like that's just really unfortunate. I mean, a $700 device, no face unlock. Like I don't understand why you got this camera up front. You got this camera, you got this little notch. What purpose is it serving if it doesn't even unlock the phone? Like, I mean, I know it's supposed to be the front facing camera, but there's no facial unlock. I don't understand that. And also, you can't really get rid of that notch. And y'all know I don't like notches. And they supposedly have something built into the software you could hide the notch. It's not true. Just like I was having that same issue with the LG V40. I would go in, I would make the adjustment to hide the notch. The only time you wouldn't see the notch is if I had it on the home screen. As soon as I go into as soon as I go into YouTube and watch a movie and go into various apps, you just keep seeing the notch. Like I don't understand it. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I don't like that. I just don't. But this is not a full review. This is just my impressions after more than 24 hours. And I want to go over the features and stuff that the phone offers with you guys. So just give me a few minutes. I guess I was just ranting a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. All right. But I do like the build quality also. Oh, sorry, the phone is slippery. That's why I always use cases on most phones, especially phones with glass backs, because they're slippery. Now, this phone has good build quality, really good, but it's a little slippery unless you're holding it really tight. And it's very, very comfortable in the hand, no sharp edges. Now, like my Note 10 Plus is kind of boxy, so sometimes the corners can like stab you in the palm of your hand, but you're not going to get that with this because the corners are rounded. So this is going to be very comfortable to hold in the hand, but I would suggest you use a case because if you drop this, more than likely you're going to shatter the back. I don't care what kind of Gorilla Glass is on it. It's glass and glass shatters. So be smart and get a case. It don't have to be a thick case. It could be a thin case, but get a case. All right. So basically, as you can see, the little teardrop notch, it comes down a little bit too much for me. I don't really like the way they implemented it here on this device. Some have it a lot smaller in the way it comes down just slightly and goes back up. But I don't like the way they implemented it on here. It looks like I forgot what you call those things that my brother used to have on his hair back in the day in the front. I forgot what you call those, but that's what it reminds me of. I just can't remember what it is right now. But I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. So let's get into the device. Now I'm using a Nova Launcher. I don't really like LG Skin, so I'm using Nova Launcher, okay? In case you guys was wondering. All right, so let's get into the settings. All right, so when you first open up, you got network, internet. Going in, you got airplane mode, you got Wi-Fi, you got your mobile data, call, tethering, mobile networks, VPN, wireless emergency alerts, private DNSs. So there you have that in there. Let's scroll down to the next one. Next one, you got connected devices. So here you got your Bluetooth, screen sharing, where you can share your screen and sound with your TV. You got NFC, Android Beam, meaning allow sharing of app content or files by holding device together. So if you hold two devices together, you can share your information. You got sharing panel, file sharing, media server. Okay. All right. You got LG AirDrive, share and manage content with the computer wirelessly via LJ account. You got MirrorLink, share screen and sound from phone with the car. Printing, you can use a printer because a lot of printers today are coming out with Bluetooth capability, so you can use your phone for your printer as well. All right, so let's get into the next thing. Sound, I got it on vibrate only. That's the way I usually keep my phones. You can control the volume here. The next one, you got your ringtone, you got your notification sound you can change. Ring with vibration, I have that on. I like for it to ring and vibrate. You got your ring ID, ringtone ID, flash alert for incoming calls, do not disturb. And here you have your sound quality and effects. So this is your quad DAC, along with your DTX-X 3D sound, whatever. So here you can see I got the volume all the way up. For me, it's just not that loud now. They have here normalized volume, automatically adjust the media to play at same volume, so it adjust. So when you go to equalizer, let's press that. You got all these options. You got normal, classic, pop, rock, hip hop, jazz, Latin, acoustic, electronic, lounge, soft, lounge, vocal booster, treble booster, bass booster, and custom. So you could pretty much make this sound however you want when you put a set of headphones in. You could definitely adjust it to how you like it. Okay. Go a little further. You got the DTSX 3D sound here. Click on that. You have sound where you get your surround all the way around. You got your front, where you're just going to hear from the front, and then you have your side to side. I have it on wide because I want that surround sound. It actually sounds better on that. But everybody's different. Everybody's ears are different. So you adjust it to where you like it. Next one here, you have your actual quad DAC. Now you can't really mess with this because I don't have any headphones in, but you could adjust it, your sound preset, your digital filter, and your balance. See these down here? You could turn these however you like, these two knobs right here, but they only activate when you have the when you have your headphones on. All right, so let's go to the next thing here. All right, next thing. Let's see. You got your, okay. Where am I at? Did I lose my? Okay, I'm sorry. Lost my spot where I was at. Okay, go back in the sound. I know it's something I missed. Okay, so you got your vibrate strength. So you go on the vibration. You can adjust that how you like. I like everything at max because I want to be able to feel when I'm getting a notification. But of course, you could adjust it how you like. You got the vibrate type, so you could do match LG. Ringtones, you got long lasting vibrate. You got rapid, short, repeated, standard, and TikTok. So you have options. Okay, all right, I did that one. Okay, here you have basically some more options. Dialing, keypad sound. So when you're hitting the keypad, it'll vibrate. LG keyboard sound. You got touch sound, screen lock sound. And this says looking for something else. So let's go to the next one. All righty. And you got display. So when you get to display, you got your home screen. Go into your home screen. You can select if you want to use Nova Launcher, which is what I'm using, or you can use LG Skin. I prefer Nova Launcher, get more options, more customization, and I don't like LG Skin. So I like to use Nova Launcher. That's just my personal preference. Sorry, I didn't mean to come out of that. All right, you got wallpapers and themes. So you can go in here. You can use wallpapers from your gallery. You can use their wallpapers. They give you like, I think it's about 17 that you can use. You can hit on that and then you can scroll down. And they have some nice ones. Very bright, very vivid, but you don't have to use those. You can use your own. Now, I'm not using theirs. I'm using HD wallpapers because they change every 15 minutes. And I like stuff to constantly change. Up here, as you can see, you got the top ones. This is their app. Top free, top paid. You got wallpapers for your dual screen, and you always what's that? And city wallpapers. At the bottom, you got wallpaper, you got theme, you got icons, and you got your always on display. So you got basically wallpapers and themes for everything. All right, next. You got your font size. Now, I like my fonts nice and large because my eyes ain't what they used to be. But you have, plenty of, choices how big you want them. I got mine's up all the way. You could put in bold text where you could see it clearly. And you could change the different default types right here. They give you a lot of different choices. Okay. Next. Now, I can't get into new second screen. Now, I could get into that if I take this out of dark mode, but I like dark mode because it's more comfortable on my eyes. But basically all that is where you could basically get rid of the notch. But like I said, I tried that and the notch still just keeps being seen other places. Now, I'll tell you what, I'll take off the night mode and I'll let you see for yourself what I mean. I'm going to take the night mode off. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. Okay. All right, let's turn it off. Okay. All right, so I'm turning it off. Now I'm going to new second screen. See right here? Sorry if that's a little blurry. Okay. Now you see right here? I got it on custom. Okay. So you're not supposed to see that notch. I got rid of it. I don't want to see it. So now I'm going to go back to the home screen. Look at it. Y'all see it right there. Now I'm going to go back. You see here, I got it on. See right there? I have it on. Here. Boom. Now it's supposed to be gone, right? Down here, I could adjust the corners if I want the corners to be more curvy, or do I want the corners to go a little more straight across. I'm gonna go back to the home screen. There's the notch again. See what I'm saying? All right, so let me go into an app. I'm gonna go into Amazon. See the notch? See? See, I'm not lying to y'all. You can see it for yourself. Go into eBay. There's the notch. Doesn't go away. Go and watch a movie. There's the notch. See? So I don't know what the problem is, but that's ridiculous. If you're supposed to be able to get rid of the notch, why won't it go away? That makes no sense at all. This is worse than the LG V40 because the notch don't go away at all, not even on the home screen. So I'm just telling y'all, this really, I'm really disgusted and perturbed. I really am, honestly. All right, let's go back in. Okay, go back to display. And I'm gonna put the night mode back on because there's no point in not using it since I can't get rid of the stupid notch anyway. So I'm annoyed. All right, so now you got your home touch buttons. So you can go in here, you can use your gesture buttons. You can use buttons only. Now I'm using the buttons because I don't really like their gestures. So I'm just using the capacitive buttons. You got your button combination where you could change those buttons there. I like my back button to be the first button and then my home button in the middle and then my recently used apps button at the end. Now you could add notification pull down, but I don't need that because I'm using Nova Launcher where I could just scroll down with my finger and it comes down. You could use your capture. You could put your capture button in there, and also you could use your quick slide. You could slide that in there. So you can slide these in and you can move them around however you want. Button combination. Okay, I just did button combination. Show lock screen, hide icon. So let me see what that is. I don't really remember what that is at the time, but it's fine. Hide home. Now you could hide the home touch buttons, which sometimes I do. Yeah, I have that on, and then when you swipe up, then they'll come back up. Okay, I have that. Let me see. All right, now I'm trying to go back. Okay. Let me see. Comfort view. That's basically blue light filter. The next one there. That's all that is. Night mode, you already know what that is. Screen color. You could adjust the screen color. I got it on auto, but they got cinema. They got sports, game, photos, web, and expert. And as you can see down here, you can make it cold. You can have it in the middle. You can make it warmer. And a little further down, you got red, green, blue. So you could just have it like you want. And here they're giving you an idea of what it looks like now. But when you change the different modes, then this is going to change. So you could adjust it to the one you like. I just, went with auto because I know everything's going to be balanced. Video enhancement. So basically this phone has HDR10, but if you put on video enhancement, it's going to make everything look even better. Okay. You have app scaling, display size, set items on the screen to a size easy for you to see. So basically you can make your apps bigger or smaller. And I like that. That's something that Samsung should let you do on their devices because a lot of times I use Nova Launcher on everything because Samsung apps are just too big and I don't like them being that large. So a lot of times I use Nova Launcher because I know I could resize them to something I like. Now, as y'all can see, I have my brightness at 100%. Well, it's actually 99%, but that means it's not quite as bright. Now, let me tell you something real quick. When I was using the iPhone 11 Pro Max, that was the first phone in a long time, I mean a really long time, that got so bright till it was hurting my eyes. I had to turn that brightness down. And usually I pretty much put every phone at max brightness because I love to look at the display. I love the display on these devices, especially if it's a quad HD display. I love it. So I want to look at the display in all of its glory, and I like my display bright. But that was the first phone that I've had in a long time where I literally had to turn the brightness down because it was literally hurting my eyes. So even on my Note 10 Plus, I could turn that all the way up to max and it still won't hurt my eyes like that iPhone 11 Pro Max. So that thing gets crazy bright. All right. Now you could put this on auto brightness where it's basically going to adjust to your surround lighting. I don't like doing that because sometimes when I want it to be really bright, it's dark. So I don't mess with that. You got your screen timeout here. So you can have your screen time out at 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and the max is 10 minutes. So you could adjust that as well. Auto rotate the screen. So basically putting that on so when you turn your screen this way, see how everything's going to adjust? And I like that. That's what you want. Depending on how you use your phone, you want everything to adjust to what you're doing. So I like that. You have your screensaver, mini view, swipe the home button left or right to shrink the screen. So you can shrink the screen on this like you can your Samsung device. I like that because these phones are getting more and more taller. So you want to be able to reach everything. So sometimes, and it makes it convenient when you can just shrink the screen. So that I like that. All right, let's come out of this. All right, lock screen and security. Pretty much know what that is. Find my device. You can use that. Security updates, which this one hasn't been updated yet. See, this is another thing I don't like about LG devices. They're so slow on everything. Security updates and OS updates. Still no Android 10, and I'm still on a security update from November 1st, and we're in 2020. That's ridiculous. They're horrible at updating their devices, and I don't like that. That's why a lot of times I don't really mess with LG products all that much, specifically for that reason, because I don't like that. You can customize your lock screen. The next one, select your screen lock type. You got your pin. You can use a in-display fingerprint sensor. You can use swipe. You can use a password. So you do have other options, but I hate the fact that there's no face unlock on here. I really don't like that. You can do secure lock settings. Basically, you press that, you can lock everything immediately, or you can have it set to lock 5 minutes, 1 second, 2 minutes, or whatever. You have your lockdown options, show power menu, option to turn off, lock screen notifications, smart lock, and biometric locks. And you have smart lock right here. Smart lock basically gives you some options. Got it, okay. On body detection, so if the phone can tell that it's on your body and unlock, you have trusted places. Say if you're home and you set this up, it'll always be unlocked when you're home. Trusted devices, and you have voice match, so you can open up the phone with your voice. Okay. All right, next. Fingerprints, you know what that is. Content lock gallery files, so you can lock your gallery. You have your locations right here. Encryption. So basically, the only thing about this, you can only encrypt the SD card. Now, I like phones that you can encrypt the whole phone. That's what I prefer. But LG, Samsung, they don't let you do that. But some of these other phones that I get from other companies, they let you encrypt the whole phone. And I prefer that. I wish these other companies would do that as well. What's next? You can make your password visible, but I don't know anybody that would do that. Let me see. That's pretty much it. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, extensions. So basically you have your smart cleaning. Tap on that. So this is your internal storage. This is how much memory is being used. So you can press optimize phone and optimize it. So now it's optimizing it. It's deleting unnecessary files. It's stopping unusual apps that's running crazy or whatever. So you see here at the bottom, 333 gigs in use. I got 94 left. And out of my memory, I got 415 in use, and I got 1.63 gigabytes free. Okay. And you got battery usage down here. You click on that. You can see what the battery usage is. I got 26% left. But look down here. See that? Y'all see that? 2 days ago. So I've been on this one charge for 2 days. Screen usage only was 2.5 hours. But the fact that this thing has been going for 2 days is impressive. Okay, down here show you your screen on time, your apps, how much battery percentage your apps are using, which here it says 13%. How much your system is using, 4%. How long your phone been idling, 2 days. Okay, and you got your mobile network standby, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. Okay, sorry about that. Hope y'all can see everything well. It's kind of hard holding this behind the camera. You got your battery saver. So you could extend the battery right there, put it medium power saving, or you could go to maximum power saving. Like if you get down on say like 15%, you could cut on those to extend your battery so you don't run out of juice. Right now it's trying to calculate, so we're going to come out of that. And you got your test hardware. So to test your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your proximity sensor, your light sensor, fingerprint sensor, accelerometer, your gyroscope, and I can't read that, magnetic meter or something. My eyes ain't as good as they used to be. And you can press this button at the bottom. It says test all, and it'll test all of these to make sure everything is running and are optimized properly. Next. All right. You have your digital well-being. So basically, use app timers and other tools to keep track of screen time and unplug more easily. And it'll show you your data, and you have parental controls where you have stuff restricted to protect your children, because there's so much horrible, inappropriate stuff out here, and you want to make sure your kids are protected from that nonsense as much as you can anyway as a parent. Apps, these are just your apps and notifications. Screen time notification, apps permission, default apps, special access, just the norm. I already did the battery, but I'll go into the battery thing again. You can go in here and get your battery usage, which I already did that. You could, I have it on optimize your charging. Your battery percentage status bar is up here. You could put on adaptive battery, which will save you more battery. It'll kind of balance, keeps everything optimized. Background restriction, it'll restrict background apps that are eating up too much battery, restrict them, or you could do it yourself. You got battery saver, power saving exclusions, and then you'll see all your apps here and how much battery they're using. Okay. All right. Next, you got your storage. Basically, this tells you how much storage that you've used and how much you have left, and also with your SD card. And I got a big 400 gigabyte SD card in there, and I've got only a few gigs left. It's practically full. That's why I said I need a phone that has expandable memory. I need that because I use up a lot of memory. All right, next. I don't know why I have to keep hitting this thing twice for it to go back to the next page, but that's annoying too. And you have your accounts and your Google, your system where you update it, accessibilities, and your support. So that's pretty much it. All right. So let me put the phone in the case. Oh, I meant to go over what's up here too. So in here, as you can see, you got you have screen record, you have your hotspots, you have your dual screen button there, your flashlight, and all your other stuff. Your surround sound button is up here, quad HD. I mean, hi-fi DAC. You, like I said, this won't light up until you plug a set of headphones in there. And I like the fact that this has a headphone jack. Screen recording, your sync, your location, file sharing, and screen sharing. Okay. So now I'm going to stick the phone inside the dual case. So the things I just went over, I'm going over today. I'm not going to go over again when I do my review as far as all the details, because you already know that now. So the case is on, it's in. So let me see, where is that button there? Done. Now it should have turned on automatically, but I don't know why it didn't. Okay, there it is. I don't know why it took so long to turn on, but I have it set where it went straight to YouTube. And as you can see, I'm rocking my home screen, so I could basically do something different here. I could say I can go on Amazon. I could be shopping over here, but then if I want to play a video, I could go ahead and play a video. Like love, you know? See? I like that. Explore different flavors. And the thing that's good about this, you could swap the screen by using your 3 fingers and change it. See, now it went over there. Now that's really cool. I like that. See, slide it right back over here. Like, I like that. Oh, and I'm sorry, this tab right here, let me show y'all. This tab here, down here, you could turn off the dual screen. I hope y'all can see this. I don't know why this thing seems like it's blurry all of a sudden, but I hope y'all can see this. Okay, so you can put the main screen to sleep. You could show dual screen on main, show main on dual screen, and swap screens. So you can either use the button to do that, or you could just take your 3 fingers and just do that and just go right back over. I like that. That is so cool. You just don't realize how cool that is. Can be on something, say, okay, I want to watch it over there. And now I'll do something different over here. And let me check the weather. All right, I'm done with the weather. Let me swap that back over there. Go back to YouTube. Like, that is so cool. So this is a multitasking beast. I love that, especially for me, because like I do a lot of, biblical stuff. So I like to get into my biblical apps. So let me go to my two favorite. Just want to show y'all something real fast. Let me see if I can find it. My Touch Bible. Okay, so I use that a lot. So I'll turn that on. All right, so I'm going to click this and pull up another one of my favorite biblical apps that I use on a regular. Okay. Okay, say I want to use my Bible commentary. So that's so cool. So if I'm reading something in here and then I want to look at the commentary, I could do that and I could see it in its fullness as opposed to something that's half. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting two full screens to view your content. That is awesome. I love that. So this is my favorite thing about this is that you can, multitask like crazy, but you don't have to have half a screen. You have two full screens. Swipe it right over there. Take it back to YouTube. Swipe it back over there. Took me right back to where I was before. So that's hot. Two different home screens. You got your main screen here. You got your secondary screen here. And they're the same brightness and everything. Like nothing look different. This is just a different wallpaper, but it's just as bright. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is that you can't do nothing with the screen on the outside of the phone. Like out here, you can't do anything out here. It just shows you that, and then it just goes away. Like it doesn't even stay lit. So that's unfortunate. Like you can't put the fingerprint sensor out here. You can't make this light up to use this and then open it up and then use it some more. But I do like the fact when you open it up, it automatically turns on both the screens. I do like that a lot. But this fingerprint sensor, it could be real funny. And I really don't like that. I really don't like that at all. So basically, this is my first impressions of the LG G8X Dual-Screen device. I do like this. It still doesn't wow me, but I still like this device. I know because this video was so long, you probably think this was the review, but it really wasn't, honestly. But I just wanted to go over this stuff so when I do the actual review, it's not going to take this long, not at all, because I basically got into pretty much the specifications, but I want to take pictures of it. I want to take pictures with it. I definitely want to have more time with the battery to test out the battery, the video capabilities of it, and play around with these screens some more. But so far, I do like it. Like I said, it doesn't wow me, but I do like the device. But for those of you that stuck around to watch this whole thing, I would like to say thank you for being patient while I go through this. I hope everything was explained pretty well to you. And I do appreciate you, all my subscribers. Thank you for your support. Shout out to my lovely, beautiful wife for supporting me as always. Love you much, babe. And hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.